Chicago's tree lighting celebration ended in tragedy. One person was killed, 8 others were shot in 2 separate shootings in the downtown area. There were also multiple fights reported.
And tonight we're hearing from the mother of a 14-year-old boy from the south suburbs who came to the city to enjoy the festivities, but instead he was robbed and brutally beaten.
They had to get him off the ground. He was severely beaten. Both eyes were shut. He was bleeding. Once he did awaken, he didn't understand who he was. He had memory loss. They rushed him to me, and I took him to the hospital.
Now, this video shows her son being viciously attacked by a mob of young people laughing as they punched and kicked him. Deanna, a registered nurse, says her son spent days in the hospital after being beaten unconscious and left on the ground. The 14-year-old was robbed of his keys, phone, and ID, and now fears his attackers could return. He and a friend, they were dropped off by an adult right in downtown to enjoy the holiday festivities. Doctors worry he may have permanent vision loss, and he's only able to drink liquids due to severe jaw pain. The family has already changed their locks for safety. Deanna says her son is a good student who did not deserve this. We met the family at 17th and State as they filed a police report.
I just want justice to be served, because he didn't deserve that. When I tell you he is a good kid and he don't bother nobody, he don't. He shouldn't have been beaten that way. It should have been way more security guards down there. He didn't come down there for violence. He came down there for a show. He came down there, to celebrate the city that he live in. And just to be beaten for no reason and robbed, like, I need answers today.
Now, the family hopes Chicago police can catch who did this. They've also set up a GoFundMe for medical costs as they navigate what's next for the teen.
And while a cash reward is being offered for information leading to convictions and arrests in Friday's shooting, a Chicago alderman says this takeover was preventable.
Leslie Moreno picks up our team coverage on this. Leslie?
Ladies, good evening. Yeah, Alderman Hopkins isn't holding back. He says what happened here Friday night should be a wake-up call. Hopkins says a massive crowd of teens, possibly organized on social media, rushed into the loop not long after the tree lighting ceremony just before 10 p.m. Shots were fired near State Street. 8 teens were injured. Not long after that, another shooting just a block away. A 14-year-old boy, Armani Floyd, was killed, and an 18-year-old man was seriously injured. Tonight, Hopkins is really pushing the city to take this seriously. He says officers told him they were overwhelmed Friday night and that some were even attacked with mace or stun guns. One officer, he says, ended up hospitalized. CPD has yet to confirm that information, but Hopkins says he's now renewing his push for a snap curfew.
We will be looking at the curfew ordinance that unfortunately the mayor vetoed. Had that ordinance been in place, it would have been implemented. This is a tool that would have been used by the police at that time. They actually did start enforcing the curfew when the law allowed them to Friday night, which was 10 p.m. But by then it was too late. The shootings had already occurred. Had that ordinance been in place, they could have used the curfew enforcement at 8 p.m., which could have potentially reduced the number of kids that were there and quelled the violence.
And in the last 30 minutes, Alderman William Hall just introduced an ordinance that would require major social media platforms to quickly cooperate with the city of Chicago when posts promoting illegal teen gatherings are flagged by authorities. According to that ordinance, platforms would have 6 hours to acknowledge the city's notice, remove, restrict the content, and refusing to take it down could mean a $50,000 fine per violation. In the meantime, Hopkins says he is going to be meeting with Chicago police as well as with city officials to review this weekend's response and to figure out essentially how to prevent this from happening again. In the meantime, again, Crime Stoppers is still offering a $10,000 reward for any information. For now, reporting live in the Loop, Leslie Moreno, Fox 32 Chicago.